All right. Hello, guys, again. This is Coach Hannah. I'm from River Valley High School in Arizona. I just want to say one more time. And this is the second video of the power spread offense here. I got a pretty long video coming today. I can just feel it because I've been working on this all morning and most of the afternoon as well. So, basically, what we're going to be covering today is the foundation of the power spread offense. This is our inside zone plays. So, um, basically, inside zone is pretty basic. It's in every offense, but this is like a foundational piece when it comes to power spread. If you do not have the inside zone, you're not good at it. Might look at go run another offense. Seriously. Um, One thing I did forget to mention in my last video is whenever we talked about, my twins right and twins left, I did forget to mention out when we're talking about the receivers going right or left. That is our Y receiver. We base the formation based off of our Y receiver. So we say twins left, that means that Y and Z will go to the left and X will go to or I'm sorry, excuse me, let me start over. Twins right, X and Y will go, or Z, Y and Z, sorry, Y and Z will go over to the right, and then X will be on the left. Now, I did change a little bit in my presentation today. We run things a little bit differently here at River Valley as far as our inside zone scheme. I wanted to just go simply back to where I was at Arkansas Tech. This is the same exact terminology that we used at Arkansas Tech. So, without being said, let's go ahead and I'll click into our first play here. So let me go to edit. I'm actually going to go to edit because we move people around here. Okay. So our twins right formation. So I didn't mention it earlier, but in our twins right formation, our F, which is our H back, the formation does not tell him where to line up. So here's the deal. So in our run scheme, we have colors. Now we use different colors. I went back to just the original colors that we used. We used red and black. So red would tell you that the O-line is zone blocking to the right. Okay, simple. Black would tell you that they're zone blocking to the left. So right is going to be red, black is going to be left. I hope I said that right the first time. I don't remember. But anyways, so just based on the play, we're going to say black Atlanta. So that means our O-line is going to be blocking left. As you see here on this play here, we're double teaming to the backers on the left. So that is actually going to tell the F to line up on the right, because on our inside zone scheme, whenever we have an H back in there, unless it's a zone read, he is responsible for the backside defensive end on this play. So on this play, as you see, he would be kicking out to the right. He would be kicking out the backside defensive end on this play. Simple, right? Okay. Just going over the offensive line's blocking scheme. Again, we have our right tackle, right guard on this black scheme that we're going to double team the three technique, or, it really just comes down to, whatever they line up in. It could be an over front, under front, whatever you want to do to block it up. It really doesn't matter. You do what's best for your team. This is just how we have it blocked up. You could just simply go climb to the backer or whatnot. Basically, again, this is the power spread offense way of doing things. So I'm going over that methodology. So we're going to double team this nose to this Mike linebacker. Now, I want to make sure that we understand that our guys are going to have their eyes in the gap. eyes in the gap. They're not going to look at this guy. They're not going to look at this will backer either. They're going to have their eyes in the sky. Hand on the man, eyes in the sky. They're going to keep their eyes in their gap while they're double teaming to see if that Mike backer, he comes over here. It's working. It's thinking about it. Hold on. If he comes over here, if he comes over here, then the right tackle would have him. If he comes over here in this gap, then he would be taken by the right guard. So, again, having your eyes in your gap, that's the most important thing on this play. Inside zone, have your eyes in your gap. I will say it again. Eyes in the gap. So, one of the other things I want to go over here, as you see here, we have a bubble on this play. So primarily, this is our ideal defense to run against. This is our quarters coverage. It could be cover two. Anything with just too high, we generally like against running this locked inside zone because, we have these high safeties who have to come down for run support right here. Okay, so now on the bubble part, if for whatever reason this guy, he decides to climb up in here, he's like, okay, I'm tired of them kicking out and doing great things. Well, this is a pre-snap read for our quarterback to look and see if he's got the leverage. We can actually just throw this pre-snap and get the bubble on him. So that is our primary look. Okay. If there's any more questions on that, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, you can reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter is coach_Swift81. And again, you can DM me anytime. I'm generally pretty active on there. Okay. So this play would be Twins right, Black Atlanta. Inside zone to the left. Okay. Let's go to our next play because you saw we had multiple different plays there. Now, excuse me, I mean, recording wise it's kind of slow, but we'll do our best here. Okay. So here's our next play. I'm loading up here is Twins right, red Atlanta. Now we said black is going to tell them to go to the left. Well, now we called red, so now our offensive line is going to double team to the right. So our F, okay, it says, okay, this is Atlanta, we're blocking the backside end. So we have to line up to the left because everyone else is going to the right. So we see here, again, we said if the Sam comes in here, we can throw that or the bubble pre-snap. And again, I'm going to say it one more freaking time. Hand on the man, eyes in the sky. Or really, eyes in the gap is really what it is. So, also, I do want to mention on this is just the 4-2-5 terminology. We ran 4-2-5 at Tech, and that's just generally how we scouted. So we would have here, he would be the strong safety rolled down. He'd be like your hybrid type player. This is a free safety, and this is who we call the rover here. That's our boundary safety here. Okay, so again, we have that, and this is just a completely different look. Okay, we can run it to the right, run it to the left. Okay, so say you're going to get your expert defensive coordinators. They're going to be starting to key in on what side you're going to run to, because they're like, okay, we have him line up to the right, then he's going to block left. Okay, so we have a counteract to this. This is our split zone play. Split zone play. This is what we call back, and basically all that means is it is our split back concept. Or split zone concept, excuse me. Split zone. Now it's basically we're finessing the entire defense here, because there's going to be people keying in on our plays and whatnot, and be like, okay, we're going to the right, and so we'll roll down him, or they'll do all this crazy stuff. But now we'll have everyone, this is black back, so everyone's zone blocking to the left, but you notice here our F is lined up in a different little spot. Well, back is telling him that he is going to cross face post snap. So he's going to line up like it's red Atlanta, and then he's just going to work back across cross face and kick out this defensive end here. And then we're still double team up to the backer here. Whatever gap that the backer comes in, that's where we're going to cover him up. We're going to have our eyes in the sky to make sure that we can cover that gap. Again, we also have the bubble here. In a pre-snap situation, I think my last year at Tech, we threw it one time. I think, because we'd have people cheat. We had the all-time leading rusher in Tech history at the time, and he tore up the conference. So they're like, okay, well, we want to stop, him. So, we had different options here to throw out the bubble. So, that is our black back concept. Okay. And again, I'm only doing really, for this video, I'll probably just do formation to right. It really doesn't change anything. If we do twins left, all it does is going to flip the play, and it's going to be still same block that backside defensive end. It just, on twins left, red back, he may be blocking over, he may be on the left side still, and, he would be on that 2 receiver side on that one. Okay, so let's go down here. Again, we have the same exact concept here. The only difference is we can run it out of red back. So red back is basically telling him, okay, we're going to run split zone to the right, and then now we're going to block back on the backside defensive end here. Still, again, I want to just emphasize this. We're going to double team those 2 interior nose tackle and 3 technique, and then we're going to double up to the backer. Again, making sure we have our eyes in our gap. Make sure we get a good push on the double team, because that's really key too. You don't want to come off too early and then it makes a play in the backfield. Cannot get beat by a nose on this play. Cannot get beat by a 3 technique on this play. Can't happen. So, again, we still have the same concept. We can throw this bubble out here if we should desire to. Okay, so that is twins right, red back. Okay, so I've went over the 4 inside zone locked schemes on this video so far, and now we're going to go into our zone read scheme. And there are different little variations that are in the other ones that are not in the ones I just showed you previously. Okay. So this is our field zone read concept. Field zone read concept. So we call this one twins right, black dash. Now again, it would change to red dash if we were flipped. If we flipped it, this would be twins left, red dash, telling them again the O-line to block to the right. But in this case, I didn't want to drop the extra defense. I already spent hours upon hours getting this perfect and right. So again, this is focusing on the same exact thing we're doubling, or just depending on the blocking scheme. You don't necessarily have to double on this play. You could send this guy and he could go and get this Mike linebacker out here, and then just block down the board here. It really doesn't, matter. I just have it doubled here to do that. So dash, again, like I said, is our field zone read concept. So I don't have it drawn up here yet, so let me go ahead and I'll add it. So what our H is doing in this play is he is going to, hold on, I drew the wrong. I'm still new to this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still new to this. Okay. Um, which is okay. We'll probably do this one. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. So this is the thing with our F. He is going to arc release this defensive end right there, our backside defensive end. We're going to read that defensive end, guys. We already know what zone read is. I don't have to go over it too much. If he squeezes, then we pull it, and if he doesn't, then we hand it off. Okay. So, but this is a little bit different variation because now we have a lead blocker for us. So our F is going to arc release this in. He's going to make sure to keep his eyes inside. Eyes inside. The two people he needs to worry about are the Mike linebacker and the free safety. He don't need to worry about anything out here. That is not his responsibility. He worries about the Mike linebacker and the free safety. So I would just go look Mike first because he's the first secondary level, and then you can climb to that third level if need be. So on this one, you notice we still have the bubble out here. So on this play, if our quarterback pulls it, I'm not going to draw arrows right now. He is going to actually read this guy, the Sam linebacker. Guys, this play is the modern triple option. It is the modern triple option. Our quarterback, he's going to attack this Sam linebacker, and if he comes and takes the quarterback, then we have that ball in throwing motion, and we throw the ball to the Y. And then obviously, if our Sam expands with the Y, then we just simply take off. And in addition, we have a lead blocker. Simple. So this play is our twins right black dash. Okay. I probably should have saved it so I'd save that little drawing. Oh well, we'll worry about it later. Okay. All right. So now we have a very similar play that's similar to like our Atlanta, which is our kick out the same side defensive end, and our back that kicks out the opposite side defensive end. This is our twins right black flash. This is still field zone read. The only thing is flash, it's a longer word, so that means that our F is going to have to go a longer way. He is going to arc release from the opposite side. So he's going to start from the left if it's twins right, or he's going to start from the right if it's twins left. And he's going to work around here. Again, make sure we're arcing this defensive end here. And he's going to have his eyes inside. We can throw off of the mic or excuse me, he can block the mic if he comes out, or he can climb to the free safety. Now, again, like I was trying to say here, we have the option again. We throw off the Sam. If he attacks the quarterback, we can throw it out to the Y. Otherwise, we can keep it, and then we have a lead blocker with inside. So we're pretty good in that position there. So again, this is black flash. This is our field zone read concept, and we have him going across instead of working the same side. You see, like, that's the thing with this offense. Like, this is still inside zone, but we just have many different variations to it. We just by moving people around. And again, I didn't do it with this video, but you could do this. I mean, theoretically, you could do this with, you can move this F over here, and we could get into like a tray set. You can do a tray set, and again, arc release, keep your eyes on your back, or keep your eyes inside on the backer and work up to safety. We have that option. There's different little options we can do with that. So that is our twins right black flash. Okay. Okay, so that is with our field zone read. We're moving it down to our boundary zone read. Okay, and this one might be a little bit more intensive of concepts here. Okay, this play is called twins right, red dip. So dip again is going to be our boundary zone read. So it's like dip and dash. So dip and dash, the D is telling him line up on the side that we're like Atlanta. You don't have to work across. So that's the thing here again. We have the pre-snap bubble here, but honestly, we probably don't really look that much to it. Just because again we're running away and we're not really as focused on him. Um, so in this one again, this is red, so we're telling him block to the right here, climb up to the backer. We got a hat for a hat. And what this one is, he's going to arc release on the left here because it's twins right. He's going to have his eyes inside, and he's going to look for the will, or he can climb to the rover after that. Whichever one's fine. So on this play, now you can probably notice something different here. Our X, he's actually running a 9 route. So we have the option if we're showing if it's like a weird. I honestly, it's been only a handful of times I've even seen it thrown. So basically, I'm just saying if we pull the ball and these guys are even and there's no safety over the top, then our quarterback will get right here, line of scrimmage, and then throw to the X. And generally, when it's thrown, it'll be a touchdown. I believe Auburn did that with Nick Marshall in the Iron Bowl against Alabama. I believe they did that one time. I also have a clip where we did it in our bowl game back in 2015. That's probably the only time we did it. Again, this is twins right, red dip is our play call here. Okay. All right. So got one little last one to show you here. Before we get into our clips, I do have some video clips for you guys from my personal collection that I got from Arkansas Tech. We got some plays. Okay. So just like on Flash, we actually have another play. It's called Flip. So flip and flash, that's going to tell our F to work across formation and arc release and work, or will backer to rover here. And again, we have the same concept here. If these guys are even and this guy is kind of playing down, we have the option to throw that go ball. Again, we have the bubble here. Generally don't throw it pre-snap. So that's our plays. That is our inside zone game. Again, like I said, and previously, we can add different formations to that, add tight ends. We can go to more of a full set to where like we have the Y here. We call it our pro set. And we can also do the same thing here. So I may have some clips of that already. Let me go ahead. I'll see what I can do video-wise. I put the playlist together. I don't know how they'll do with the same while I'm recording. I don't know if it'll play it very well. We'll just have to see. So we'll just kind of go through these a couple times here. Again, this is kind of just prediction. We'll see how well it goes. Again, this is our split zone play. This is just a wide shot of it. Again, we have our F piece kicking out, and we got here, and I got other camera shot here on the next play. Hopefully, does it autoplay? Let's see if it does. I think it does here. It's loading up. Okay, yeah. So here's our F. He's working across. He's kicking out that end. You know, that's the important thing here with the inside zone. I did not mention this earlier, but it's making sure that we follow the center. We have to track the center. That is our entry point into the inside zone is a center. We have another play here. This is our this is actually out of spread, but this is dip. This is our boundary zone read play. We started out empty, and then we're going to wheel our running back into the backfield, and then we're running the zone replay. Again, we can run this as long as we have a thing. I think we were just seeing it was like cover zero, and we hand it off here, and we go ahead and get a big play off of it here. So let's go ahead and get a back shot of it. So again, we start out empty here, work into the backfield again. They're playing like this weird zero, and okay, like this guy, he wasn't even in position. Like even if he squeezed with it, he was so far away that we got it anyway. Okay, this is another play we have. This is our split formation. In this formation, we have additional tailback in here, and how it works is we're going to do the zone read from this guy. He's running zone left, so that would be black, and this guy over here, he's going to arc release, and then he's going to look for this guy, or should look for this guy. So yeah, we see he kind of gets the guy right here. We hand it off here, and we get a big play. There's a couple different highlights I got from there. I think I'll get a back shot here shortly. So you see here, we get that entry point right up the center, and I mean, you couldn't ask for a bigger hole than that. So next play here, again, we go to spread, so it's just like the one before. And I believe this is the one we may pull it and throw it. I believe it is, yeah. So you see here, the safety's kind of low here. He's kind of taking our number 2 here, and we just climb over him, and then we just throw it over to our X receiver. So that was a good play for us. Very pivotal play in the ball game. I don't know if I have another. Okay, yeah, I do have another clip of it. So again, he kind of crashes down, and he kind of plays bad position. We throw that over the top. So, okay, what do we got here? Let's see what this was. Pro flip. Okay. So this is our pro formation. Again, like I said, we got tight end and the H-back here, and we're just running boundary zone read. Again, with that F, he's going to work across. We'll see here in a short clip right here. So yeah, so here's our F, and he's going to work around for, we have a guy kind of collapsed down here, but again, we have the inside zone, man. It works. So okay, this looks like a split flip. Yeah, split flip. Again, we have that other guy. He's coming across here, and we hand it off here on the inside zone. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, just, you know, even with just we're handing it off. We're not having to pull it with the quarterback. You know, even though number 7 here, he was like one of our fastest guys at my entire time at Tech. We hand it off here, and I mean, see that? I mean, we're just getting gashed. We're getting gashed. We get it outside after we hit the first level, and we get it. Okay, this is our twins dash play. One of the few times we ran dash, we didn't really run dash very much because we usually like running it to the field, or excuse me, we usually like running zone read to the boundary. So we didn't really run flash and dash very much. But again, this is our modern triple option play. We got a bubble right here. So we got here, and we throw it out to the bubble, and the bubble turns it into a touchdown. So That's a phenomenal job here. Again, I think that was like one of our fastest guys. He played both quarterback and receiver for us that season because of some injuries. The big thing here, again, our F here, he works out to the guy that we're reading. He probably should climb more up here just in case, we get that. So that way I guess his next point would be up here. Wouldn't really matter that much. Just making sure we keep our eyes inside. We throw it out to, again, our bubble here, and we turn it into a touchdown. Okay, let's play we got. Okay, we got back. Now we had different little formations. I think this was one we did our sugar huddle, and we usually do that to disguise the personnel. And we had an end around. We have different end arounds. Like I said in the first video, we have different misdirections and whatnot, and those are our misdirection plays. Get everybody confused. We actually line up under center, and then we hand off back. We still have our F. He's going to kick out our defensive end on that side. So here we get another shot of it. Our F, he's going to kick out this guy. He does a phenomenal job. Like, guys, we're hitting it right up the middle here. Like, that, couldn't ask for more. Our backs, they had great vision. Even our number 20, he was like our backup running back, but like he finished still in the top 10 or I can't remember exactly, but he finished pretty high in yards in a career. Now, what play is this? I did want to talk about one play. Okay, this is our. Okay, we got video on that. Okay, hold on. Can I mute this? Okay, well, basically on this one, I'm not gonna play it because it's audio, and I don't want to talk over it. I gotta turn it off in the future. Basically on this one, we have a different formation here. We have a tight end out here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna motion across here to get somebody moving, and here, we're gonna do it. And we're actually going to run zone read here, and we actually pull it because we get guys pulling, and there's no edge out here. And yeah, we get really good rushing yards. We had good rushing yards that game. All right, let's skip the next play. Let's skip the next play. Okay. Okay. So again, this is our twins back again. We're going to run split zone here. He's going to kick out. Again, we're hitting it right up the middle here. And you see why I'm talking about, okay, too high. Like, these guys are like whiffing here. Once you make one guy miss, it's off to the races. There's nobody there. Your run support is the two high safeties, and they got to make a tackle on a guy who's great. Like, he is better than MVP. His senior year, he's the MVP of the team here. He's our backup running back. But yeah, we're just running the straight inside zone. We actually hit that gap right up the middle, and we get a big play here. Let's see what we got. We got a couple more. Okay. Okay, we got some more audio here. Basically, this is just inside zone with going to the. We have a tight end out here, and we're just running inside zone to him, and I think we get a big play. Let me see how many more I got. See if I want to show y'all any more. We kind of got the purpose. Let me click on this one. This is a different formation. So, this just goes to show you the versatility of this. Oh my God, am I going to get audio every time? Okay. Let me see if I can mute these. Well, because I want to show y'all this one because of the play here. Let's see if I can mute. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Basically, we got we actually have two H-backs on the backfield on this play. This is our 40 formation. And those guys are basically, and so think of it as kind of like a diamond package almost, but those two guys are going to be in the same position they would be at H-back. And what they do is they're going to pull around. So we have one guy, he's running dip, and the other one's running flip, and then we're just running around and arcing. So, yeah, I mean, that's just about everything here. I've shown y'all just about every other play, you know, flip, dip, uh, Atlanta, back. I don't think I had any flash or anything. Again, like well, we were in dash, but that's about it. So, guys, I don't even know how long this video's gone, but you know, whatever it is. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and just reach out to me. My Twitter account is Coach_Swift81. And then, you know, reach out with me questions. Otherwise, you can put them in the comment section. I have more plans for videos like this. Just depending on the level of support I get, I may go into bigger projects beyond this YouTube page. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, I'll see y'all next time.